Talk. I'm your host, Eden, and I'm joined by Alec, our resident expert on all things scouting in the Sam Houston Area Council. Alec, we've been hearing a lot about the Friends of Scouting campaign. Can you tell our listeners what this is all about?
Absolutely, Eden. Friends of Scouting, or FOS, is the largest source of annual support to the vital work of the Sam Houston Area Council. It's what allows us to deliver the high-quality scouting programs that benefit over 28,000 youth across our 16-county area each year.
That's a huge impact. So, how exactly do these donations help our local communities? I know many listeners might wonder where their contributions actually go.
Great question. Donations directly support our innovative programs and help us grow scouting by enabling outreach to new youth and families each year, help strengthen our communities by providing character development and leadership opportunities for young people, bringing families together and promoting service. Every dollar donated stays right here in our council to support local scouts.
That's wonderful. But what about individual scout units? How does FOS benefit the packs and troops that our children actually participated?
Excellent point. FOS provides professional staff support to help units succeed, maintains our council office operations that serve all our volunteers, and processes the registrations for every scout. This infrastructure is essential. It's what allows our volunteer leaders to focus on delivering great programs rather than administrative tasks.
I know scouting can be expensive for some families. Does FOS help with that?
Absolutely. One of the most important aspects of FOS is providing financial assistance to scouts who couldn't otherwise afford to participate. The Sam Houston Area Council has long held the tradition that no child should be turned away from scouting because of money. We believe every young person who wants to be in scouting should have that opportunity, regardless of their family's financial situation. FOS helps make that possible, along with helping keep activity and camping fees low and affordable so that all youth can participate in district and council level activities to broaden their experience.
That's really heartening to hear. What about our amazing camping properties? I know Camp Strake and Boy Vey Scout Ranch are such important parts of the scouting experience.
You're right, Eden. FOS supports the operations of Camp Strake, Boy Vey Scout Ranch, and Camp Brosig. The initial construction and development of Camp Strake were actually funded through our Leaders of Tomorrow campaign, but ongoing operations are partially supported through annual FOS contributions. These aren't just camping facilities, they're outdoor classrooms where scouts get a world-class scouting experience to learn life skills, build confidence, and create memories that last a lifetime.
That's really interesting, Alec. Could you break down for our listeners exactly how FOS supports Camp Strake's ongoing operations? I think many people would be curious about the specific funding mechanisms.
Certainly, Eden. It's a multi-layered approach. First, we have a $25 million endowment specifically for Camp Strake's long-term maintenance and capital improvements. Second, day-to-day operations are funded through our council operating budget, where FOS is a key driver, discovers essential positions like camp rangers, program directors, and maintenance staff. Third, FOS helps cover ongoing upkeep costs, everything from trail maintenance to facility repairs to program equipment and safety upgrades.
I think many people might not realize just how comprehensive the scouting program really is. I imagine these programs require significant volunteer support. How does FOS help with volunteer training and development?
Volunteer development is absolutely crucial, Eden. FOS funds our comprehensive training programs, from basic leader training to advanced outdoor skills courses. We provide safeguarding youth protection training, program-specific training for each age group, and even specialized training for activities like climbing, shooting sports, and aquatics. This ensures our volunteers are well prepared to deliver safe, high-quality programs.
Speaking of safety, I know that's a top priority for parents. How does FOS contribute to maintaining the high safety standards that scouting is known for?
Safety is our number one priority. FOS supports our comprehensive safety protocols, including background checks for all volunteers, mandatory safeguarding youth protection training, safety equipment maintenance at our camps, and emergency preparedness planning. We also have dedicated health and safety professionals on staff who develop and implement our safety standards across all programs.
That's wonderful to hear. For our listeners who might be considering a donation, could you share some success stories or specific impacts that previous FOS campaigns have achieved?
I'd be happy to. Last year alone, FOS helped us provide financial assistance to over 3,000 scouts who otherwise couldn't have participated. We were able to upgrade safety equipment at both Camp Strake and Boivay, launch new STEM programs in underserved schools, and train over 2,500 new volunteer leaders. One particularly heartwarming story was a STEM scout from a low-income family who, through our program, discovered a passion for engineering and recently received a scholarship to Texas A&M.
Absolutely inspiring. It really shows how these contributions create life-changing opportunities. Before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like our listeners to know about Friends of Scouting?
I'd just like to emphasize that every donation, no matter the size, makes a real difference. Whether it's helping a child attend summer camp for the first time, providing STEM equipment for a new lab, or training a volunteer leader, your support directly impacts young people in our community. Scouting builds character, teaches valuable life skills, and creates future leaders. And Friends of Scouting makes all of that possible.
Thank you so much, Alec, for that comprehensive overview. It's clear that Friends of Scouting is the lifeblood of our local scouting programs. To our listeners who want to invest in FOS, how can they make their donation?
The easiest way is through your unit's FOS campaign. You'll hear from your unit leadership about how to participate. You can also donate directly through our council website. Every contribution, no matter the size, makes a difference in a young person's life.
Alec, thank you so much for helping us understand the incredible impact of Friends of Scouting.
My pleasure, Eden. And to all our listeners, thank you for supporting Scouting and helping us build the leaders of tomorrow.